Well, hey sisters, Donna Partow here bringing you greetings from the United States. I am so excited to share with you about my new book from Central Gospel, Becoming the Woman I Want to Be. It's a 90-day journey to renewing spirit, soul, and body. Now, I've been privileged to write more than 30 Christian books, but this one is my most personal, and I believe maybe it's the most powerful. It began in my prayer room more than 20 years ago. From early childhood, I struggled with depression. And finally, in desperation, I cried out to God. And I said, Lord, what is the source and the solution to my chronic physical and emotional problems? Day after day, as I sat in that prayer room, God began to show me solutions from the Bible. He showed me that good health begins in our spirit and then continues into our soul. That's our mind, will, and emotions. And God promised me that when I got healthy in spirit and soul, that my body would begin to heal and grow stronger. That's exactly what happened. And people began to notice. The truth is, I looked younger at 40 than I did when I was in my 20s. And I certainly had more energy. In fact, I ran my first marathon at the age of 40. And at the age of 53, I competed in a triathlon. As people began noticing the changes in me, I decided to share it at my local church. And then I opened it up to women around the world as an online study. Two of my favorite testimonies. One was from a woman named Mary. She was in her 70s and had been married to a non-Christian husband for decades. Midway through the book, her husband came to her and said, I've been watching you go to church for decades. It never seemed to do you much good. But now you're changing. Something's happening. And I know it's real. That non-Christian husband prayed to receive Jesus. A friend of mine is a missionary in Cairo, Egypt. She joined me for the online study. She began losing weight, feeling great, feeling more confident. And the Muslim women in her neighborhood noticed, and they asked her what she was doing. So she translated this book into Arabic, invited the women in her neighborhood into her apartment to learn these principles. The transformation in these women was so dramatic that the local imam of the mosque invited my friend to teach this study in their community center. That's why I'm so excited that Central Gospel is bringing this book to the women of Brazil. God's word is practical, and God's word is powerful. I can't wait to hear your testimony about what God is going to do in your life, in your church, and even in your community through becoming the woman I want to be, a 90-day journey to renewing spirit, soul, and body. God bless.